Hey everyone, it's been a while since I posted a video. This is not one of my normal build videos. It is more a story that revolves around making. At the end of February, my parents and I went to Costa Rica for 10 days to visit my great aunt and uncle and do some sightseeing. It was a fantastic trip with empty beaches, a day of surfing, learning to play darts, and I turned 13. While there, we spent a few days up at the mountains to hike in the Monteverde cloud forest. It was really fun, and we got to see monkeys, snakes, many kinds of birds including toucans, as well as an animal called the coati. We hiked along the Continental Divide and went on an amazing zip-line tour through the jungle canopy. One afternoon, we were a bit early as we headed to a tour of a coffee farm, so we pulled over to check out a small gift shop on the side of the road. The shop was filled with many handcrafted wooden items, mostly bowls turned on the lathe. The owner and his wife were there, and he took us out in his garden behind the store, where he had many varieties of orchid, fruit trees, and other interesting plants growing. As we turned to head back up to the gift shop, he invited us into his shed where he makes all his wooden creations. I've been really interested in getting a lathe for about 8 months, and I finally was able to try one out. It was awesome. I never imagined that the first time I'd try a lathe was in a mountain town in Costa Rica. If you are ever in Santa Elena, Costa Rica, go check it out. Fast forward a month. I'd been hoping that I might win a lathe with my entry in the No Lathe Pen Challenge. I knew it was a long shot, given that there were around 200 entries, but I could hope, couldn't I? Anyway, I'd been saving up my money and keeping an eye on Craigslist. Eventually a nice jet lathe popped up at the right price, so I bought it, with a little help from my parents, to whom I say thank you. Also thanks to my parents and grandfather for going to pick it up while I was at school, and to our neighbors Kyle, Greg, and Brendan for coming over and helping unload it later that night. I've got to make some room in the garage before I can start turning, and I could use some carbide turning tools, but I'm really looking forward to working with the lathe and making new things. I've signed up for a pen turning class at the local Rockler store to get me started. Keep an eye on my channel for wood turning projects. Thanks for watching.